Good people, Sanbonan, Umakebalo. Today we are still doing the revision of the grade 10. The paper that we're dealing with is November 2019. So in this video, we'll be dealing with some probability that is based in grade 10. So question 7 here, it's telling us that probability of A it's 0.30, and the probability of B is 0.65, and the probability if A or B is 0.74. So now it's 7.1.1. They're asking us to calculate the probability of A and B. How can we do that? We can do that by saying the probability of A or B is going to be equals to the probability of A plus the probability of B, now minus the probability of A and the probability of B. Now, what is the probability of A or B? Now, we substitute 0.74 is equals to probability of A 0.30, and then plus 0.65, and then minus probability of A and B. Now, finding these, take these to the other side, become positive, take all these to the other side, and then becomes negative. So it's going to probability of A and B, which is going to be giving me 0. Oh, sorry about that. So this is going to be equals to 0.21. So this is going to be my probability of A and B. So now 7.1.2. Now it's saying hence represent the above information in the Venn diagram. So if we can draw our Venn diagram, let me first draw my circles. So it's going to be my first circle. If I can draw another one, it's my second circle. Let me try and draw my box. So this is going to be my sample space. So the probability of A and the probability of B. Now, probability of A and B, remember, it's 0.21, so which is between here, that we share probability of A and B. Now the probability of A only, because here they gave us the probability of A. So how do you find the probability of A only? It's going to be 0.30 minus 0.21 in order for me to find the 0.09, which is going to be a probability of A only. Now, finding the probability of B only, remember this is B including this one. So I need to minus this one from the probability of B in order to find the probability of B only, which is going to be 0.65 minus 0.21, which is going to give me 0.44. Then remember also, we still need to find what is happening here outside if there are people who didn't contribute in this event. So how to find that? We say 1 minus all that I have here, which is probably going to give me 0.26. So this is the Venn diagram that we can represent the information that we are having. Now going to 7.1.3, now they're saying, are the events A and B mutually exclusive? I will say no. Why? Now remember, the probability of A, oh sorry, probability of A and B are not equals to 0. Remember, to be mutually exclusive needs to be, these properties of A and B needs to be equals to 0, which in this case they are not, meaning they are not mutually exclusive. Now, let's go into the second part of this question 7. Here now they're asking us that in a circular spin is divided into 12 equal sectors. Each sector is numbered from 1 to 12, okay? When a span, the spinner has an equal chance of stopping at any of the numbers from 1 to 12, okay? Now from 2.1, for any random spin, what is the probability that the spin will stop at a square number? Now first let's write my numbers down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, which are the numbers that have a square number in it? So from here, I know that 1 do have a square number, and also 4 does have a square number, and also 9 does have a square number. So if you count how many numbers I have there, I have 3 of them. So to calculate now the probability of a square number is going to be, how many number are there? There are 3 of them. How many of them in total? There are 12. So it's going to be 3 all over or 12, which is going to give me 1 all over 4. That's the 7.2.1. Now going to 7.2.2. Now here they're asking me the number that the spinner stopped at after the first spin was recorded, and the number that the spinner stopped after the second spin was also recorded. Now they're asking me calculate the probability that the sum of the two numbers at which the spinner stop is greater than 2. First thing, for two spin, each number can be between 1 to 12. So what is the total number of the possible outcome pairs of a spin? Now we know that the total number, this is total number of possible outcome pairs of spin is going to be 12 times 12, which is going to give me 1, 4, 4. So now, in order for me to have the sum of the two numbers now, the probability of the sum of the two number is going to be, remember the spin is going to be 1 all over 144. Now, in order for me to have now the greater than 2, now remember that the only way the sum of the two spin can be 2 or less is if both results, since is 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So it's going to be the sum of the two numbers that is greater than 2, which is going to be 1 minus the probability of the sum of the two numbers. So which is going to be now probability of the sum of the two numbers, or the two numbers that is greater than 2 will be 1 minus the probability of the sum of the two numbers, which is 144, which is going to be equals to 143, 144. You can simplify it further if you want to, or give it in decimal places, it's still fine, but I would keep it like this if I were you. So this is question 7 that I was doing here. Thank you so much guys for watching. Makebalo.